Hello, friends. Welcome again. Thanks for joining coming week. And as you say, market has so much more strength. Uh, so before I start, neutral, not a financial advice. Do your due diligence. So where we are bullish. Of course, it held a line. If you see the touch here, and you have to go a little bit more back to see the exact point. So let's go back and we kind of hold this point. So that was kind of absolute touch, this point, and our extension. So it's basing here, we are bouncing back. Now the RSI divergence played a little bit pull back. Now we're going to go back and touch this, which brings you to the level. Let's go back and make it a little bigger for your visual comfort. And you can see we are still on this particular trend line. We are going to go up around 450 area, which is your 1.236 extension, which is 449.70. So you could see 450 this week, if not higher. So market is bullish, no question about that. Okay, breaking down, if we are going to follow, at some point we will come back and test this line. But when, I don't know right now. I mean, right now it's bullish, and this target, this particular point, 449.70, 450 area is fine. So that's your path. That's your path. Cues. As I mentioned, I see this is going towards next extension, which is about 376 area, which I have already circled. We're going to follow this path, super bullish. Those moving averages cross. We are over that, heading to 376 coming week. Yeah, keeping it simple, the analysis, as long as we are holding this line, we are going to go back here. We might pull back, do this, and of course, end of the year, there will be rally to again. We could see 380, 390 end of the year, but not right now. That could be the base. IWM. It's the bearish of all, touching 200 moving average. Now we have kind of successfully reclaimed it, which tells you, oh, go here. And that's your point of target for the week, if not higher. If we break past that, definitely that will be a huge resistance. So this week, max target will be 224. 220 is easily doable. So I would still go on a limb and say 224 is doable for IWM. Next, Apple, which is one tech name which has been holding this particular level of 148.80. Go past that, it will not only go this, it's going to moonshot to 155 area. I thought it was bearish, but then now market has turned its corner and heading towards the bull zone. So very much 155, 156 is doable for Apple this week, if not higher. Amazon, and if you see, that's, you can say, short of double bottom on the Amazon, and that if we get a bounce, that'll be very, very big bounce, and it might create around head and shoulder pattern, which could, I mean, technically we should see You can say 3,600 to fill the gap. I'm not sure if we are, but definitely it is creating some sort of head and shoulder pattern, which is going to make it bigger down from here. But for the moment, I think we are going to reclaim this 50 MA right here this week and move higher somewhere around this area. 3370 is doable, probably. Let's give it 3401. And then following week, we might see a spike to 35, 15, 20, and then we'll do a nosedive on Amazon. Tesla, as my view, mostly used to be bearish. Now it has fundamental change or shift. What I see, that fundamental shift can bring Tesla much higher because of their robotics work. So now it's not a one-dimensional company, but as I'm just forecasting the, especially chart-wise, which held the 50 MA. Of course, you can see this is kind of making a bear flag. So technical is still kind of pointing for the Tesla to make a dip and then a rip. But we'll see on Monday. Not going to give much projection because that's your head, which looks like very strong. So Tesla will have hard time breaking past 698. But if we do pass, we are going straight to 717 and 747 in the Tesla. But if we can go below this 668, you're going to see around 640 area and Tesla, which is doable. Also, that'll help in testing this particular trend line, which is going to make it much higher. We have broken this trend line, so which says we will point higher. So that'll be huge resistance around 392, and let's see 392, or we might test this area about 406. So target for the week is 390 to 406 on the low, which I believe, again, sort of not truly, but this is your head and shoulder. We can also take it to 433 maybe. That'll be a good swapping opportunity. But right now, I think it's going to break past. Of course, there's a bearish cross you can see here on a smaller time frame, but the RSI is curling, so we get a pump. Next one, Facebook. Facebook had a bearish cross, kind of, turned the corner. Now it has based right here over 352. I am bullish, or technically, as per the fate, 348 is bullish. To the next, it can do a gap fill or can go back and test the all-time high is 377, which is doable for the week. And then we can see a day before it reclaims everything. It's going to play like this for the moment. So next week, overall bullish week. Let me know your thoughts, comments, and in the comment section, anything else you want to see, please feel free to make a comment. Thank you, and have a wonderful day, guys, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.